Day 2 of the Players' Championship Finals is upon us, and we welcome you to Stage 2 at Reds Bar, Butlins Minehead. Round 2 and Round 3 are to be completed on this Super Saturday, ahead of the quarterfinals tomorrow, which will all be competed on the main stage. Already, we've had some surprise early exits, no more so than the defending champion Luke Humphreys, who lost to Jan van Veen in a rematch of that European Championship final. Rob Cross, Johnny Clayton and Damon Hetta were among the early casualties. On Stage 2 specifically, there were plenty of promising performances from what you'd call the tournament dark horses. Jermaine Watamina was the highest performing winner, dispatching Wesley Plaisir with a 101 average, while the local hero Ryan Searle and former world youth champion Bradley Brooks were among the best performing players. Kicking off the action on Stage 2 today, we have a matchup between two really good friends on tour. You tend to see Luke Woodhouse and James Hurrell sat on the same table at Pro Tour and European Tour events. The hillbilly, former WDF #1, was excellent in defeating Johnny Clayton on the main stage yesterday, averaged around about 99. Luke Woodhouse, on the other hand, was more functional against Alan Suter, but had enough in the tank to defeat the fireman. He is a former major semi-finalist, and he is looking to win his first senior PDC title, still the highest ranked player who doesn't yet have one to his name. Only 8 players in the past have won the Players' Championship Finals, and you lucky ducks have got one of them in the commentary box today. Paul Nicholson is alongside myself, Dan McCarthy. Good afternoon, Paul. Welcome back to Reds Bar.
437.
Very, very pleased to be back. What a great place to park yourself over the next few hours, because we have some great matches for you.
140.
And it's already been a big day in darts, with Simon Whitlock winning the AZ Premier League. So the Wizard is going to the Palace alongside some other familiar faces.
140.
But today is about who makes Saturday night and then who makes Finals Day on the Sunday, because Finals Day at Minehead on a Sunday is a special occasion, whether it's the UK Open or the Players' Championship Finals.
26.
But only one of these players in this first match of the afternoon has been to that stage before, and that is Woodhouse. And it was 2 years ago.
He does have a pretty good record in this tournament. He's won more games than he's lost, so that is something that Woodhouse has got up his sleeve here today.
'83.
Disappointing outcome after an excellent first start. 1-4-3 for Hurrell. Not going to go. He'd love to set it up nicely.
60. Luke require 112.
Based on his reaction, he's not happy with that at all. That's a nice lie for a treble 20. Double 16.
80.
Early miss for Woody.
83.
Hurrell should give himself a shot at the bull, at least here. He's just triple checking. He's got 66 left, and now he's got 50.
58.
That was a well-thrown shot.
Require 32.
Still best of 11, of course, this afternoon. Pro Tour early round format.
First leg,
It's Woody who gets the jump.
Second leg, James through first.
Yeah, interestingly, 2 years ago when Woody made the quarterfinals, now he is defending that amount of ranking money. So if he doesn't make the final day again, he will lose a little bit of ground in his world ranking position. But he lost, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, but he lost, believe it or not, to Gabriel Clemens 2 years ago, who lost in the first round yesterday and didn't play that well.
46.
He's plummeting down the rankings now. He's in the 40s when he was knocking on the door of the top 16 around about the time that Clemens and Woodhouse were playing each other here 2 years ago. So it's amazing how things can change.
100.
And looking at the live rankings, Woodhouse is, as it stands, only dropping 1 place to 25. So he is comfortably a top 32 player now. He's made that progression this year. Has reached a couple of finals in recent months as well. One in Switzerland on the European Tour, lost to Stephen Bunting, and then the final Players' Championship of the year He was beaten by Wessel Nyman. He's knocking on the door. And he'll want to, in 2026, blow it down. Or this weekend. Why not?
84.
Is it that inconceivable that one of these guys could win this tournament? It's not likely based on what we've seen from them in the past. But if we're going to fluff their flag, so to speak, James has got a lot of experience. Former England captain, WDF #1. A lot of experience elsewhere. If he was to go out and win, it would be seen as a bit of an upset, but
170.
he's got more experience than most people in this field. As for Woody, he's very much trending in the right direction, and some people do
85.
win their first PDC title in something like this. Andrew Gilding being the best example of that.
Richie Woodhouse in the European Championship last year. That's why
58.
these two guys can dream. It's not completely inconceivable. Doesn't need to go 20 for bullseye.
45.
Lays it up. And he is very much a tops merchant, is Hurrell.
Yeah, there's only two sections of the board that he ever wants to go for to end a leg. The bullseye and tops.
On the second leg, James Hurrell.
Oh, look at that. Just leave it on screen. It was a beautiful shot from James. Some of the other games that we got coming up for you. Watermina against Joyce. That is my game of the afternoon. And a lot of people's as well, because they really are playing well right now. Pietreczko against Anderson. That's intriguing. Two very different characters and a clash of generations.
85.
Make of that what you will. But there's a likelihood that the best game, quality-wise, this afternoon might be Crabtree versus Dovey.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Phrase you just used was trending in the right direction, and that's definitely what Cam Crabtree is doing. James Hurrell maybe won't have his sights set on winning the entire tournament, but if he just chips away, picks up a couple of wins, he will further secure his place in the top 64 for next year. He's currently projected to be 61 in the world rankings after the World Championship. So he'd like another win just to give him that extra cushion.
Yes, because he's got a little bit of a demon to slay when he goes back to the Palace.
120.
Because when he played Michael van Gerwen 12 months ago, he did not play well at all. He's not the kind of person who dwells on things like that. He will use the information he garners from an experience, and he will use it to his advantage in the future. This one is yet to take any sort of quality into the numbers.
99.
And it's easy for us to sit here and say they're paying each other too much respect. Hang on a second, though.
100. James require 56.
I get the feeling this game's going to be rather close.
Tops for Hurrell. Same outcome as last time, albeit he needed an extra dart.
Both leg James to throw first.
That is a break of throw early in the piece.
Yeah, when on form, Hurrell has got to be a top 10 tops shooter.
We eulogise over Ryan Searle's ability on tops. How about Peter Wright yesterday?
100.
We were eulogising about 180 shooting yesterday. Well, that was a bit of an elite 180, all three in a line. But Wright was just
83.
magnificent on tops, wasn't he? Twice he went double-double on 80.
A defiant Peter Wright as well. Changing the walk-on song to Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba.
And subsequently, with some of the social media crew that are here in Minehead, he has said that he's going to win that third World Championship title. He didn't say when, The last time he said he was going to become world champion, he won the very next one he played in 2022, beating Michael Smith in the final.
60.
Woody's struggling here.
100.
He's not really got his range with his first dart. He's searching for scores. It's not coming to him very easy, and this is not an easy draw. Not just because these guys are really good pals, but you're playing in a very sterile atmosphere early on a Saturday afternoon, because this audience, traditionally on Saturday afternoons, is very quiet.
$38.
That did not go to plan. I think he was going for the treble 14 there. Single 14 would have left him a finish. Well, that's the first start that Woody is craving.
123.
James Hurrell in the background looked perplexed. It's not a bogey number, but Woodhouse, with that last dart, has not left an easy finish. Could go to the bull here to leave a two-darter.
6.
But he is one of the old-school shooters, you'd say, James Hurrell.
Can he leave the bull? Can he find the bull?
88.
I think that was right on line, but throwing from a slightly bigger distance, he didn't gauge for it. He said that he's traditional. This is going to be all in the line. 60 and 3 and tops.
Games on the forward leg, James Hurrell.
If it works, why change it?
Throw first. Game on.
That's the first time I've ever seen Hillbilly Hurrell have a bit of a jig on the stage. Must be something about Reds Bar. It was happening with Willie O'Connor yesterday. If Woodhouse is not careful here, he's going to lose touch. And he's got an unblemished record against Hurrell. He's played him twice and beaten him twice. And they have played on a stage before. It was at the Belgian Darts Open last year. Woodhouse beat Hurrell by 6 legs to 3.
180.
Maybe the mention of that has got him kicking into gear.
Well, both meetings have ended 6-3 to Woodhouse, so if that perfect pattern's to be continued, Woodhouse has to blast off 5 in a row. More than capable of doing it.
42.
That is not the way that you want to back up a big score. Yeah, both of these players,
67.
you have to classify them as fairly local. If you went from Woodhouse's home, you'd have to pass Hurrell's home on the M5 motorway on the way to Minehead. Effectively, Woody could leave and pick James up on the way. And it wouldn't take that long to get here.
M5, A39. Simple as that for these two.
Look at 115.
Well, this is paramount now for Woodhouse. If he doesn't take this out, Hurrell could stretch his lead with the same shot.
97.
That was so close.
115.
Now,
But I don't think Hurrell's going to go the same route.
many players go for the 19s, but Hurrell, because of his love affair with tops, goes treble 20, 15, and hits double top. Back-to-back ton plus checkouts, and James Hurrell is 2 legs away from a spot in round 3.
James playing like he's in a hurry. But one of the complexities of having the first game on Saturday afternoon is that you have no idea if you go through when you play next. Planning your Saturday at Minehead is very hard.
83.
And just imagine if the schedule comes out at around 5:30, you might be playing at 7 o'clock with 90
137.
minutes notice. But the drastic side of it is, what if you don't? What if you're playing last? What would you rather have? More preparation time?
85.
Or would you rather be thrown in the deep end?
Well, the winner of this faces either Chris Dobie or Cam Crabtree. Now, that's the 8th of 9 games we've got this afternoon. So I think if the schedulers are kind, this game will be pushed a little bit later on in the evening.
I think if Dobie wins, the winner of this game is likely to be main stage.
79.
With all due respect to Crabtree, he's a burgeoning talent. The winner of this plays Crabtree. It's on this stage.
57.
But it very much depends on the other fixtures that are happening as well. It could be Dobie versus the winner of this on board number 2. But isn't it nice to have the choice to watch both at the same time these days?
Well, we are in an era of 2 devices, so utilise them at home, lads and lasses that are watching.
We are in the southwest of England, which is also the home of Bob Anderson, who was famous for having 5 massive checkouts in a World Masters in the 1980s. This is for 3 in a row, and as soon as I said 3, the chance was gone. But he is going to fancy coming back. Woodhouse hasn't really threatened anything like this so far. It has to change now.
Bullseye for the biggest checkout of the match. Not for the first time, Luke Woodhouse misses that target. He could have won the last 3 legs. Double 10. Manages to recalibrate. After that first miss at tops, he had to focus on double 10. Finds it to go within a leg.
Woodhouse not pleased with how this is going. And why would he be pleased? He's 4 behind. He's not played well. And James Hurrell is already in new territory in this tournament. Last year he lost in the first round to Danny Noppert by 6 legs to 5. His second visit to the PCF. Looking rather good. He's 1 leg away from the last 16, which is where ranking money really can start to bloom. Yesterday we saw someone from 4-1 down win a match. But this is slightly harder, isn't it?
Yes, Andrew Gilding. Bulletproof yesterday because Dom Taylor fired 9 at him in the form of match darts and wasn't able to find the target. We'll be seeing Gilding later this afternoon against Justin Hood.
Yeah, Taylor played really, really well yesterday. Well, apparently someone's trying to call James Hurrell. Bad time. Maybe later. That was experience there from Hurrell, just stepping back.
100.
Answer that if you can. I think Woodhouse believes that he's toast. Flung those away. Hurrell needs 2 singles to leave that desired tops to go through to Saturday night for the first time.
26.
Will he be back? James Hurrell has had darts in every single leg of this match. Double 18.
87. James will require 40.
Well, when you're going for alternative routes like that, it's never a good sign. James Hurrell, tried and tested, tops and 10s. Did it 3rd dart in hand last time. Does it again this time. Magnificent from James Hurrell.